Hi Leos, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be your December reading, December 2019, and it's going to follow the same format as last month. So a few cards for the first part of the month and a few cards for the second part of the month, and one oracle card at the end for additional messages. Let's see what we gonna get, Leos. Let's see. Okay, so Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles reversed, interesting. The Hanged Man, Death card. Okay, well at least you're getting cards that nobody got before. Oof, the Devil in reverse. Okay, but it's good. Wow, okay, so it's Pentacles and Major Arcana cards, and then the Fool at the bottom, Leo? What is going on? Well, shall we start? So, Leos, so you're starting the month with a little bit of a tightness there, like something like you're holding on to something that you don't want to let go of, but then I think you will be by the end of the month, by the middle to end of the month, you kind of be forced to let that go. Maybe you're like investing, maybe like doing some investment work there, maybe you're trying to like really rebudget and see where you stand with your finances, because yes, we are in the last month of the year, so it's like, you know, it's a good time to really sit down and reassess what's going to happen for you in the next year, where you want to be in the next year. But I don't think that that's the case, because you have the Eight of Pentacles there, so it's like all you want to do right now is work. It's have fun. I feel like you put on so much work right now that all you want to do is just have fun and not like really worry and stress about anything, because like again, you have the Seven of Pentacles here. It's like reap the rewards of what's happening, and maybe it's like it's also it will require a little bit of reassessment of where you stand and like where did you put your time and efforts in, right? Like for the whole year. I think it's not just like for this month specifically, but for the whole year. So like here, like I feel like for you in the beginning of the month, you feel like you've done so much, you've worked so hard, like you have attained this like security and stability, that now all you want to do is like you're so tired of working and working and working, like all you want to do is just have fun and just like enjoy what you've accomplished and what you've achieved, and not really like do big moves, like not really do anything like big and go forward, like start anything new. But the Hangman here, it's like, you know, it's almost like that like having fun and like really kind of taking it easy and taking it slow, it's reinforced by this Hanged Man. It's like it's kind of, he just hangs loose, like he doesn't do anything, he's just, you know, there suspended, and something comes from suspension where it's like you will realize there's certain things will come to light once you're suspended, once you're just having fun and like let things happen and not force things and not drive things and not just like go 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 go, you know, always on the go, but like more like just kind of like, well, I've worked hard, I'm kind of done with putting any work right now, so let me just see what happens if I just let go of control, if I just let go of like putting any more time and effort in, and you will see that things will fall apart. But it's a good thing, because those things that are falling apart, they were keeping you bound to something that wasn't serving you. They were keeping you, how should I put this? You were kind of almost a slave to your work. I feel like, you know, this is a lot about your work. This is a lot about your energy, and then you putting into like getting you want that finances, you want those like stability so much that you just like, you know, you kind of became a slave to financial security and like really achieving things, material things, and having some sort of a status, you know. But now it's like you're gonna be like, once you let go, like once like, you know what, I'm so like done, I'm so tired of putting any more time in, that I'm like, let's see what happens if I just let go, if I let go of that control. And then you will see that once you do, it's almost like, I feel like for some of you, you'll realize that, you know, what you thought was stable wasn't the case, or what you thought was like really strong and like secure, no longer the case. And then the reason I say that is because, you know, we have the Hanged Man here, which is like ask for a different perspective, just ask to be suspended, and kind of like things like come to you and come into your life and like invite in a way not pushing things, right? So it's like let them come as they come. And then with the other ones, like that 7 of Pentacles at the end of the month, where it's like it's a need to reassess. So I think really for some of you, like look at the Death and then the Fool. I'd say for some of you, it's a brand new beginning. At the end of the month, really, like what you thought was stable, it was no longer there. But maybe it might have been here, like maybe it's stable, maybe it fell apart because you stopped putting in that work. Like you stopped putting in that work, but it's a good thing because I feel like really, I think that wasn't really serving you. And I think you're finally realizing that what you had, what you thought was good, what you thought was stable, what you thought was like bringing you money and that it was a constant flow, it wasn't really the case. And then maybe with the Hangman here too, it's like maybe some of that stopped. Maybe some of maybe if you have an investment or something, or if it's like work related, maybe like you're having like that income come in on a steady flow, but then all of a sudden like that just stopped, and there's some sort of a delay in getting the rewards that you felt like you deserved. And there will be some sort of an ending of some sorts here, because you can't just expect after being suspended and after delay for things to just be how they normally were and to go back to that old way of being, and really at the end of the month you will really looking into starting something new, something more solid, I think, something that is more for you and for stuff that will make you go forward into your life, but I feel like it won't be that easy, because I feel like there's still an attachment here in relation to whatever the situation is. It could also be relationships, not just work. Because with the Devil and the Pentacles, there is a sense of being physically, it has a physicality to it, right? So it's it's that attachment to something that's really there. So maybe it's for you this month, it will be you'll put into a position where you really need to address your attachments. What are you attached to, Leo? What is that, you can't let go of so much? And what if what are those things that once you do let go, you realize that, oh, I should have done that a long time ago, because better things are coming into your life? Or maybe what is that thing that you have to address, and that attachment that you have to reassess in order to allow for better rewards in that in that particular aspect. So maybe it's maybe you've taken on too much responsibility and being micromanaging everybody and everything. So maybe at this point it's really what you're going to be forced to do is really not micromanage and let other things do their part, because again, it's that attachment. And once you do that, you'll realize, oh my god, I actually there are people that can do this and I don't have to do it all on my own, even though here I feel it's funny because with these two cards, right, it's yeah, it's almost reinforcing I don't have to go it all alone. I can always ask for help, or I can always delegate in order for me to focus on what's the bigger picture, what's out there, what's bigger than this, what is that I want to go next. So let go of attachment, let go of those things where you feel oh no, I need this control, or I need to be there, or I need to do this, and just kind of sit down with that feeling, sit down with that uncomfortable feeling. I know it's not easy, but see what comes out from it, because I feel it's needed. And whether you like it or not, Leo, it will happen. That change will happen that will make you let go of attachments and negative habits and things that are just not serving you, and more just feeling you bound to something, even though you're not. It's just more by choice. So let me see what's the message for you, the oracle message. Treasure Island. This one is more about finding little things in the every step that you take leads you towards something bigger. It's the Treasure Island. It's this a beautiful thing that's hidden somewhere, right? And that's where I was like saying like before, it's like once you let go of control, once you let go of that attachment, you know, it might lead you in a position in a like a place in a specific in a, like in a certain on a certain path that can lead you that you can like focus on better and bigger things. So like by letting go of micromanaging, by letting asking for help and being, you know, like more supportive, maybe like letting other people do their job and not just like telling them what to do constantly, you know, you'll find that like you can have more time to focus on what's bigger than that, and then not necessarily focusing on the little details. Now for some of you, maybe this reversal, it actually does really ask you to look at the little details, because maybe something you missed because you like there was some sort of an attachment to something else bigger, you know, like maybe you attached to a certain outcome that is just not happening for you right now, and then you'll see that that's the case at the end of the month. So maybe it's for you, it's actually a good time for you to go back to school or get your certification, get your degree, and then just not push something that is just not there. It's like it's an assessment and a reassessment will be needed this month. So I'm really excited what's going to transpire for you, Leos. But I feel really, really positive that whatever it will be, whatever you're letting go of, it's only a positive, and it's something here to serve you, and something much bigger than what you even reimagine. So let go of that control, let go of that attachment of whatever you think you want or have an outcome or a person that is just, you know, that you don't see the benefits, that you haven't seen the benefits. So, you know, but anyway, I think you're moving into 2020 on a good note. So, that's it for now, Leos, and I'll see you in 2020. Okay, bye.